but against a character that can play very patient, like Palutena, who can really zone you out with those explosive flames, those auto reticles, and those pretty disjointed aerials, it can be really tough for him to get in. So it's going to be interesting to see what Iota does. Of course, he also does have the Ridley as a fallback if it doesn't work out too well.
Yeah, and going off of what Palutena has, not only can Jeb move, or the movement on this character super good, Jeb's able to utilize that super well. He's able to turn off and on super well for this passive aggressiveness.
I mean, the man's advantage game is spectacular. He does what you need to do with Palutena, and that is control space.
Yep.
He'll throw out these explosive flames to cover the high recovery, and he'll be exactly where you want to be when you're trying to get back. He's very, very good at commanding space with his character and making you play careful.
He also had a Wario in Brawl.
Yes.
And he has a Wario now in this game, so... And he uses it quite a bit, you know, especially in friendlies. He tries to at least level it up a bit when he does need the character. So he has a little bit of experience not only from playing Iota, but having his own Wario.
Yeah, right now it seems like he's having a bit of an issue with stage control here, trying to create some space, but Iota just chasing him down with these nairs.
I was just about to say Iota. When it comes to rushdown, he's all for it. He's in your face. That's why he likes Ridley so much, able to play that big bruiser that he expected Mewtwo to be, but Ridley actually ended up filling the role.
Yeah, it's funny. Mewtwo getting hit in the tail, no longer a disjoint. Very rough one. Never been a disjoint, right?
Well, a little bit of one.
Sort of?
Yeah,
like
it was just, now it's more
weird.
of his hurt box that is connected to his tail that actually affects him, makes him much harder. You don't want to get hit, trades with that character.
So far things look pretty even here. Nice catch on the tech there from Iota.
Okay.
Oh.
No jump. Thought he was going to be able to make it back.
Yeah, definitely went all in here. That said, you know, doesn't have too much to make up just yet. Should be able to seal out the stock if he catches one of these back airs or the F tilt. Great DI there from Jeb.
Oh, the mini spike, one of the few spikes before the actual last hitbox.
Yeah, definitely something dangerous that Jeb's going to have to keep an eye on. He's been catching him going to ledge quite a bit here with these down airs. I mean, it didn't work out for him at first, but, you know.
I would say, I don't even know if he can time it. He's delaying it so long, Iota's ready for it. Maybe at this point go a little bit earlier, trying to mix that up.
You know, that said, holding up a pretty solid lead here. Backing off. He's playing a real keep away style game here. He's not really using that many projectiles. He's mostly just backing off and then waiting for Iota to throw something out and catching him with me.
Yep. So I'm saying Iota, I feel like he needs to bait a little bit more instead of first option being these nairs. Right now, finding the opening right here. Has him in the corner. This is getting a lot of his damage, and you see it already at 60. This man was basically at a fresh start.
Such an excellent catch, just reading his option for movement there with the up air and just punishing it kind. Look at all the damage this character can rack up. Insanity.
It's when Iota gets the hit, it's when he thrives.
Exactly.
He takes it so far.
And recovery and catches the roll. Oh my gosh.
Do not be scared with the ledge.
Jesus.
Because Iota seems to be ready for it. Oh
Wafts coming through. You can smell it from here, man.
Oh my.
Insanity.
Iota, he's flying at him right now.
Yeah, that comeback
factor.
factor.
No fear here. He's got shot out of a cannon.
Ooh, yeah, that comeback factor definitely coming in big for Iota. Building up some percent pretty hard here. Jeb's going to have to find this stock if he wants a chance at going.
There. We're back to SSBU.
That'll work.
Super good move now. Like, you cannot be slipping on your DI when it comes to that back throw.
Definitely. All right, Nair's coming through. We're going to be seeing a lot of Nair and scramble from both of these characters.
Just about to say, I don't think I've seen enough of that from Jeb. Because he's been nairing in your face. Well, yours is a disjoint.
Yes.
and I feel like it hits better now. So
kind of, yeah. Well, what they did was they shortened the animation for it so that you can do it a little more cleanly. It's not as wonky looking as it was. It's still the same amount of hits and does the same amount of percent. It's just a little shorter.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, it's a nerf, oh, it's a buff.
No.
Like, I think y'all, it's SSBU, for the most part, it's the same move.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just made it look more and work better.
Makes the game take 2 minutes less.
Yeah. Overall, time of your sets are 2 minutes.
Exactly.
It's the big stats that matter.
Very important.
Oh, and I like the counter. Jeb knows the character's counter isn't the best, but utilize it in a way that just get off me, please. Yeah. So, because he rarely uses it in general because of how it isn't that good just to kill or anything.
What we're seeing here is Jeb is looking for a lot of reads. He's noticed that Iota likes to jump, because I mean, a majority of his approach options are aerials. So he's going for things like up airs and these explosive flames to try and catch him out. It's going to be interesting to see if Iota catches on to that.
They've been doing a good job with the movement, dashing back and forth, go with these foxtrots, the bait, and whiff punish super well.
Trying to to catch him off guard. The fair going to work out for him, though. Iota trying to get one of these back airs here. Waft is not online until now. I saw that little spark.
Yeah, that wall Nairs and Iota playing impatient there. He's like, you know what? I'm kind of good sitting here. You know, the Nairs aren't over here. Oh, and the intangibility.
You're right, man.
Wow.
I'm carried. Excellent catch there from Iota with the Waft coming through. Doing a great job of using that bike to extend the hitbox there to cover the roll and the get up. Yeah, nice stuff.
Wow.
It's scary, man.
That's the thing. When you play people like Iota, you have to know the character because they know all the ins and outs of their character.
Yes.
And, I mean, Jeb obviously knows, like I said, but it's those small little nuances, the small little things that it's like, damn.
Well,
now I gotta worry about that.
Well, his fundamentals are incredibly strong, too.
Yeah.
We mentioned earlier that the best way that Jeb could win this set is by keeping Iota out. But Iota was making sure to stay on him in this neutral for the entirety of that first match.
He gets in
doing
once,
he
tears you apart. He's like the Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, and I mean, by keeping that close range, it really limits a lot of Jeb's options. He can go for these back airs, but if he misses spaces, that's going to hurt him quite a bit. And he's not going to be able to use these projectiles either. It's really, really strong.
Yeah. You know, and I was thinking in a stage like this, Town and City would be kind of detrimental since it's really wide. The platforms would kind of help out.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see if we're going to get a smaller stage. I think we can back to Town and City, though.
Likely. I mean, it does aid in landing as well, and both these characters are really great at sharking with things like up air.
Alright, yeah, going right back to Town and City. I mean, the game is close, so
exactly.
He feels like you can find the adjustments here, and immediately. please tell me that wasn't a misinput.
Oh my God, that's a moral victory right there. It doesn't matter if he loses the set.
Wow. Wow. That was one of the best
God.
BM moments I've ever seen.
That was pretty grimy. I love it. Iota with the taunts.
Like, we need a badoom right after that.
Oh
Where's the drummer? Where's Cup?
That's the next edition. They're constantly improving the stream setup. They're going to have a drummer next.
We'll have a drummer in the synth organ.
We'll look like the Tonight Show. We'll have a full symphony in the back.
Oh, for sure. It's all part of the plan.
How much do you want from me?
Everything.
Dear God.
Hey, we'll make it happen, man. There's so many talented musicians in the Smash community.
Definitely. No. It has to be specific people.
We have to get kept low. So getting hit with that swollen fist there. What is he keeping there? All the money. Can't hold onto his wallet anymore or his pockets.
I mean, does he have pockets?
They're overalls.
He doesn't even have like a lower body. Oh yeah, I do see little pockets in there. He's like
he barely has one. He's like
he's a chest with legs, dude. Like high key.
He's like it's like 75% legs, 30% head.
I was talking with Matador,
that's
man.
not even proportionate.
This man's workout.
That's the point.
This man's workout regimen is he goes to Golds, and you're his trainer, so you know. He maxes out the bench. He does one, and then he eats the trainer and leaves. That's his workout regimen. That's why his arms are so big.
Thank you very much. All right. Oh, taking him right there.
Another one. Oh, my God. Iota is feeling himself.
He's found the solution so far. Let's see if he's going to be able to keep working here. And like I said, he's been playing the advantage state super well. Jeb needs to find ways to land here.
It looks like Iota's playing for the crowd now. Taunting after every advantage punish.
Did he take his jump?
Oh, nice tech. Yeah.
Oh, when we take those again, but
Jesus.
98% already. Jeb already has to worry about losing his second stock.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Iota just snowballing out of control off of these little
no
neutral
jump
confirms. Oh!
Oh! He didn't even have
God.
to do that. He was dead, but Iota, excuse me, is popping off. 2 Warriors in the stop A right here. Jeez.
He's got the hand signs. He's laughing at him. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's trying to signal guys, you do it at home.
Oh my
Do it with
Lord.
you. Wario can sense it.
He's looking like a line dance out here. Everybody clap your hands.
Yeah, just put on the electric slide. It's electric. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and Jeb just struggling to find this first stock here. Snowballing out of control is Iota, dealing so much damage off of these little confirms.
Getting on the bike said, I'm not done here. Let me get to you super fast.
The Pee Wee Herman special right there.
Fast and
Oh,
furious.
but the back throw finally going to steal out of stock for Jeb.
Gonna get tossed, and now let's see what Iota can do here.
He's definitely
Keep him out, keep this lead going, but Jeb a little bit on the ropes.
Ooh, burning the
Poor
Waft just a
Waft.
little bit early there. That said, still has a solid lead. This is going to basically hinge on Iota's ability to edge guard now. Wario in general gets a lot off of things like back air and up smash, and down air as we've seen. So he's gonna have to not get spiked.
That's the one thing. I'm like, all right, I got you. You know, those headphones, they're actually listening to us.
I'm a little blown my man's didn't taunt on him there.
Really?
There's been a lot of disrespect in this bracket.
Oh.
Ooh! But catches his toes with the F tilt and
got-
seals things
Got
out.
slapped in the face.
Oh my.